Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. It's been a little while since I've been able to play. If you remember, the last episode we had to fight this huge machine. Where's it at? It's around here somewhere. Well, it was. It's been right over here. It's gone now. I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, we'll go ahead and take this box right here and see what's in there. So it's been about a week and a half since I've been able to play. I was on vacation, as some of you may know. And I just kind of took a vacation from everything, from video games and really everything. So last time we played, we had to fight that machine and somebody was watching us. And kind of went this direction. And we're going to go follow them and see maybe who they are. Hopefully we can find them.
Tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Oh, it's gonna let me in.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Don't mind if I do. What do we have here? Forward Automated Solutions? Is that what that said? Surely that wasn't a collectible, I don't think. Oh hey, look, we've got a whole thing right here of vessels. Awesome. Should we see anything around this area? What is that? That is nothing apparently. There's something down there. Alright, let's go explore.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days out of date for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Yes. You wouldn't think that everything would look like this within days, would you, Aloy? Hopefully we can find a power core in here, because I desperately need one. Let's go check out this direction. See if we see anything interesting here. Some voice recorders or anything telling us something about the place. Doesn't look like there's much of anything in these rooms. It's not this one. There's something. Nope. Alright, back this way. Can we get to this door? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's something. There's something else. A box, and what do you know? It has modern day supplies in a box that's been here for 200 or 300 years. Interesting. What do we have here?
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms.
Interesting.
Quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Well, you're experiencing kind of the aftermath of that, so... Where should we go? Let's go check out this way since we're supposed to be going the other direction. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything here, you know? Oh, supply crate. We'll take it all. Like always. Any more audio files that can tell me kind of what's going on here? Don't see anything. No, it doesn't look like it. And we'll do a quick little check here with my, whatever you want to call it, my HUD.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe.
Well, yes.
So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Let's see what this says. Ah, reception log. Reception log, July 7th, 2064, 9:54 a.m. Field Commandant Dang of the Hindo-Malloy Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments to be served before their 10:15 a.m. sales presentation with the chariot line, per instructions. Food will be vegetarian only. 10:07 a.m. Sandra Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage. Refreshments will be served before blah 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 blah. And at 10:12, oh, so that happened. Called security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled. Actually, more like thrown. I wasn't aware that the Indo-Malloy Combine grows coffee beans, and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant Dang had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm going to drop a line to sales. This can't happen again. Okay, so that was just, had nothing to do with the story or anything, so... Just a little backstory between two companies, I guess.
This place? What were they doing
Something
here?
else here, a bio of a bunch of people, actually. Elizabeth Sobak, born March 11, 2020, as an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a B.S. in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year. Rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22, over the next 8 years her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade. Propelling FAST to the forefront of its field in 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAST, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Peace Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. And this is Ted Faro. Theodore Ted Faro, born December 24th, 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. Or is that magnate? I guess magnate. He is the founder of Faro Automated Solutions, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAST. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard robots. Then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s. Clawback at the end of the decade, FAST opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms. By 2053, the success of FAST has made Mr. Faro the world's best-known businessman, one of its most sought-out speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. I know some of you don't like all the reading and stuff, but I think it's pretty interesting, and you can always just skip ahead. The history of FAST. FAST Automated Solutions, FAST, FAS, is an American multinational corporation entity that produces robots for all walks of life. Through its core business consists of military and defense contracts. As of 2063, FAST has ranked number 1 amongst the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted Faro, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years, but failed to break into markets dominated by the then industry giants like General Synthetics and Rec Corp. This changed in 2038 when the debut of the Alfred line of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company into the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040s as the company's environmental efforts, led by famed engineer Elizabeth Sobek, catapulted FAST into the head of that sector in 2049 in the wake of successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the globe. Worldwide approval ratings of FAST exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Faro was hailed across the media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was the emergence of FAST as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its stature as the world's wealthiest corporation. With a record market capitalization of over $23 trillion by 2055, FAST controlled 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts for 353 nations, transgovernmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation, FBM Hobal Global, by 321%. And one more. The definition of a corporation, association, individual. We don't need to read all that. Okay.
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
And we just read them all, so let's check out this room here. Don't see much of anything, but we'll kind of look around anyway. You never know. Oh, here we go.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is, trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, and they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why? The air. There's no smell to it, not even Old Death. Nothing natural.
Methinks you're going to find something interesting. Guess we'll see. Complaint. J. Fredkin, reception. Hey, reception. If that is your real name, of course that's your real name. Want to know who scheduled Endo Malu right next to Frisch Grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After that little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain, because your receptionist-level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting, and what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they will try to fight each other with what? That's right, again, combat machines, which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile, and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch. Wow, what a jerk. It's kind of a crappy way to do things, isn't it?
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
It's kind of interesting, though, because that's what a lot of companies around the world... I mean, we've got companies, you know, here in the States, and there's companies in other parts of the world, too, that sell guns and bombs and stuff to just basically the highest bidder. And then they go off and fight each other, so it's, Oh! That scared me. It's actually quite interesting. Messed up, but interesting. So, yeah. Where's this go?
Looks like I can climb here.
What about... You can climb there, but is there a reason to climb there? That's the question.
And I can use that as a ramp to get back
Ow.
up.
We found something. Is that what I just read? That's what I just read. Where is it? Oh, yes. We're all the way down here. Well, crap. Where is the, where's the staircase? I'm lost now. Alright, here we go. Through here, I assume. Maybe? Yeah, gotta be. Not really sure why I would need to go up that ladder. I didn't see anything up there. It looked interesting, but I don't know, maybe there was something up there, or supposed to be. Alright, we're back here. It says to go over there. We can't... Well, actually, we can go down here.
So much for being
Oh,
careful.
I see. Well, dang. I could have just went right up this ramp right here. And she even mentioned it now that I think about it. Oh, well. So, got it on it. I fell in the same freaking places last time. Not 100% sure where to go here. I guess around this. I was thinking around this way, but there's nowhere to actually climb up. Oh, okay, I see. I see. That makes sense. Ooh. I'll take that. Alright, now what? Looked like there were a... Looked like there might have been like a little ledge we could jump across. There we go. Alright. Nothing down there, is there? Nothing that we're missing anywhere, I hope. Doesn't look like it. Let's go this way. Oh, this is a really big place. A spiritual summit. From Ted Farrow. Paula, recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I, and FAST in general, have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense, as in not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon, very soon, I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent, no kooks, but anyone with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expense. I wonder why he would be doing that. That's interesting. I guess we'll probably find out. There's the conference room, I assume. Campus log. Campus security log. High priority alert. Automated log note. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAST employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and/or disposal of project-related data and materials. High-Sec and Crisis Team will then conduct an exit review before all areas are locked down. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. A reminder that white high-sec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events. Personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for identiscan. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time for the other security cordons. High-Sec reminds all staff that the campus remains off-limits to the public. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for identiscan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, High-Sec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany safe staff traveling from off-site. Sign-up is required and strongly encouraged. There's a lot of stuff to read in this place.
So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Yep, I'm thinking we're getting ready to figure out what it was. Although, I believe we've missed some data points. I don't want to... well, let's go in here and see what this is. Okay, this is just another room. I imagine there'll be something in here we can read and or listen to, though. It's a pretty big office. I don't see any, well, there's something right here in the middle.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network.
Alright. Did that cut off just because I moved, or...?
The BOR-7
Oh, there's
Horus.
different ones.
Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
I don't know. Now, are these going to give me something different?
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
And that looks like the Deathbringer. Yep.
Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
Yeah, we got one more over here. I want to see what the little crab thing was.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
You think? That's pretty cool. So now you know what those three things. That I'm still not quite sure what that first one was. I'm sure I've ran into it, but I don't remember seeing anything that resembled it. Did I go in here yet? Oh yeah, this is where I came from. Okay, let's continue on.
It looks like the way up. What's left of it?
Unfortunately, I still haven't found a power core. I'd really very much like to find one, because I want that suit of armor.
Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Just don't fall, because it is a long way down. What's on up here? Anything? Oh, actually, that's continuing on. Let's go in here real quick. See if we see anything interesting in here.
The chill's gonna keep me alert.
Oh, that was close. What, now, did I miss something over there, or could I just go two different ways? I'm a little... I don't like miss nothing. And there's like a hose coming over here, which is kind of odd. Should I go back and see if there's anything? I bet you I just come from up there. But I can't get up there now. Let's go back. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Shouldn't take long anyway. Might be something up here that's valuable, who knows? Probably not, but looks like it just goes to the same place. Just might be a little easier. We might can get over there. Let's see. Oh, we can't. We definitely can't get over there. Yep, just went to the same place. No big deal though. Oh, here we go. Voice recorder.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. And a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Very astute. Is that water down there? Sure looks like it. Maybe it's probably just a lake or something, but let's see. Is it on the map? Not yet, it ain't. I'm running out of room here. I'm thinking I'm going the wrong way. Yep, I was. And the music changed all of a sudden to a... I'm not really sure what to call it. What is this,
Full already.
what is this blue line that we're following here? This blue hose? Because it looks new. It doesn't look like it's been here a long time, you know? There's obviously something on up here. Or could we have went down as well? Don't think so. It doesn't look like we could have went down. They're just gonna give us a choice again. Let's go up. Here we go. See, now we would have missed this, probably, had we not came on up here. Maybe. The Band of Sea incident. Bob, another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Band of Sea captured video of a Hartz Timor Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Pulau Wetar. I don't know how to pronounce none of that. On a pod of endangered dolphins. Oh, nice. No less. Quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happened inside the blender, as if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating. So it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. A prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. I imagine it would be, yes. So we could have came up here as well, it looks like. We may still go down and investigate the other direction. Just to be on the safe side. Or is there something down here maybe we can look into? This probably would be the direction we would come up anyways, I think. So maybe we'll just kind of look around here. I want that dabbling power core. I can't do anything out here, it doesn't look like, not at the present time anyway. Alright, so let's head back down the elevator shaft. And see if I've missed anything. Excuse me. It does want me to go this way for some reason. It must be extremely cold up here, because she seems like she is just absolutely freezing. Put you a dang coat on, Aloy. What are you doing? You killed so many boar. You'd think you'd have, something to wear. It doesn't look like there's nothing over there. You can't get over there anyway, even if there was. This building seems absolutely gigantic. Well, that was really close there. And now it's raining. Oh boy, nice. Not only is it cold, now it's raining. Yep, and now we're back. Now we're back exactly where we was a minute ago. Better be safe than sorry, though. Alright, so where do we go?
Way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Well, we're pretty much at the top of the building now.
Alright, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
I don't know, but they've given us a ton of health, which kind of has me a bit worried. This must have been his office here. Executive storage, Secure 3 zettabyte storage pack, 6% power remaining.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy either privileges to recover purged data?
Yes.
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Scan the data point. And there it is. Alright, let's see what it has to say.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Wow, what a bummer.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
How convenient they recovered as soon as I get done with the previous ones.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
I mean, if the glitch was your fault,
God, forgive me.
then shouldn't you be the one responsible to fixing it? Of course,
What made her solution so terrible?
I don't know what Horizon Zero Dawn
What did
is,
she do
but
to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift open.
oh, how convenient. I'm wondering if maybe Horizon Zero Dawn is like a, what's the bomb called that disrupts all electrical activity? Shoot, I can't remember now. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see what's up here, all the way up at the very tip top. Curiosity is killing me. I get up here and do like a leap of faith like on Assassin's Creed. We got something up here. It's a power cell!
Another power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor.
Thank goodness. Awesome. We're going, that's our next destination. Alright, let's get down. Way down. That is the longest rope. No, we didn't go, actually didn't go as far as I thought.
Executive access detected. Express lift open.
Thank you.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this
Maybe she's
searching,
your
and
grandmother.
I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
I see your point.
Alright, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I have questions.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Wow, what are you in such a big hurry for? Who is Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well.
Dang, girl.
Proceed.
Pharaoh robots.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Why are you tracking my focus?
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that
Or
possible?
how?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
What are your intentions?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Elizabeth Sobeck. Is she still alive?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobeck could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Well, I'm done with you.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait.
Awesome.
Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Well, guys, that was a very interesting and
Well,
informative...
Getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Informative main quest. Took us quite a while to do it, actually. So, that being said, we're going to end the episode right here. I really appreciate everyone watching. I hope you're enjoying the series as much as I am. It's getting very interesting to find out kind of what happened and everything. So, can't wait for the next one. Guys, leave a rate if you'd like. And I will see you in the next episode. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.